Right, I've never done this before, but seeing as I'm the only one here at the skate park, I'm going to do a tour. And this is my local skate park, so BaySixty6 Skatepark in West London. And there's all that, there's all that street stuff down there that I never touch. I'll do a quick tour of that, and then I'll come back up the top side for the mini ramp and the bowl. So let's go and have a look. Right, so I'm going to start right down here. So this is the fence to the road. There is like a chin ramp type thing going on the top. So over in the corner, there's like an 8-foot quarter pipe. Then there's a extension on it, which I don't know, must be about 10 foot. Yeah, probably about 9-10 foot, maybe about 9 foot. Vert extension, so that's about 7 or 8. And that vert extension, this is the entranceway where you'll walk through when you come in. And yeah, that kind of overbridge. And there's a smaller, maybe 6 foot. Let me go on wide so it might help. It's not even 6 foot, probably about 5.5 foot. And there's this that's about 3.5 foot. Nice little jump gap there. And a flat bank. It's all concrete floor. There's like the low end little bit here. So there's a little curb type jump up. A ride on grind and a slope. Little ledge that's probably about 1 foot high. Then you can go up even higher onto that ledge, which is wood, so it's got no metal coping or anything on it, so it is what it is. There's a long ledge here that's about 1 foot, maybe 1.5 foot maximum. Where's that on my arm? Up to my elbow here. So like 1.5 foot. Tiny little grind rail here that you can pretty much ride on, which is fun for those who like that sort of thing. Some flat bank quarters to like a box top, little ledge. What else? Another rail there, another box, pyramid thing. Trains, a pyramid with ledge on the top, wall ride if you like. What else? Ledge with an angle, another bar, another flat top bank, set of stairs, scooter kids. So set stairs with a handrail, hubba, flat bank to gap and a box, ledge, another ledge over there that's movable, little gap, go up on here, big flat area for manuals and all that, rainbow rail thing, this box here, that's movable, that ledge. Flat banks across here, another rail, another hubba, rolling on the left, quarter pipe, flat bank in the middle of the quarter pipe. That quarter's probably about 6 foot high, I reckon. Over here, another quarter to box, and flat bank down the other side. Little spine quarter here that's probably about hip height. Little rollover here, little pump rollover. And then over here, super shallow and small, maybe 3.5 foot quarter, mega mellow. And then like 1 foot higher, but the quarter kind of flattens out. It's pretty hideous. So it's like quarter to flat bank weirdness. And then slightly higher quarter there, steeper transition quarter all the way along there with that flat bank in the middle. So that's all the kind of street section down here. on here, we've got more rails, more flat banks, little stair, gap stair, and another rail. It's the roll in. And it's a flat bank up here into the bowl. In the bowl, you probably see me skating all the time, which is, I don't know, 6.5 feet. We've added this horrible box over there. A little downslope on the coping here, on the hip. So it's a very gradual round hip here. And the opposite hip over there is slightly sharper, but super mellow. So down into the shallow end, it is probably about 5.5 feet, I reckon. It's where I probably skate the most, here in the mini ramp. You can see a better view of that hip. And then the coping does like an escalator upwards here. Not by much, but about half a foot, I think, maybe, just to take it to the deep end. This is probably the highest point of the bowl, as it usually is, which is about 7 foot. There's this add-on box that doesn't match the transition very well. Bottom. Yeah, it's the bowl. Okay, round from the bowl on the next side is the mini ramp. So let's go around there, take a look. Right. So, start up here. This is the deep end of the mini ramp. It's probably about 5.5 feet. Tiny little extension there. That's quite wide. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 panels wide. And then it goes down a slope. You see it better over that side, like an escalator. So this kind of brick effect on the top of it. Down that escalator to about 4.5 feet high. See that escalator a bit better there. And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a bit panels wide for the shallow end. So about 4.5 feet and then maybe 5.5 feet up the deep end. So yeah, that's inside the skate park, and it's all under a road bridge. So this bit here is low, but it's all concrete ceiling, and out there it's all concrete ceiling, and this road bridge is called the A40. So it's pretty well protected from the rain. Sometimes you get a bit of condensation or rain dripping through the cracks, but not bad, never enough to really matter. Time for a skate.